Right, Jack, here's some feedback for the Originate and Develop Ideas section of the Webisodes Viral Campaign project, okay? Both learning outcome tools for Unit 5 Working to a Brief and Unit 30 TV advert production are the same. So rather than make you guys repeat yourself in a future unit, I've put both together, which means that by covering all 2.1 to 2.15, you'll manage to get 2 distinctions potentially, hence why we've done this. So, you're one of the students who's actually worked incredibly comprehensively, as far as I'm aware, to composite and bring together detailed responses for all 15 stages, as far as I can see. I'm just going to confirm that today and then give my final mark. So for 2.1, mind mapping your initial ideas. So we started off with some general rough ideas, outlining the general sort of tone and style that you may want to develop. The seeing it here in its early sort of embryonic stages was really good. You can see it develop like a story throughout all the posts. Your analysis is really strong as well in lessons, and in your report as well, feedback of which I can give to you later on. You managed to use examples, terminology, and to back up your points really fluidly, using really well constructed sentences, really well composed and thoughtful analysis. So you aren't just describing, you actually tell me why, thinking deeply about the meanings behind these choices that the media producers make. That's a real skill of yours. So in terms of your analysis work, I'm really happy. In the music video project, it was good as well, actually. 2.6 synopsis. So you managed to identify the sort of message, overall tone and style. There was a typo there with celebrity. Get the E out of that, mate. Okay, good. But for the most part, this has been really well maintained, your vlog. You've been really proactive in sort of doing the objectives as we've been put on the board. Your vlogs are really good as well. Again, really reflective. Even though you're a one-man team, you're managing to sort of think about potential pitfalls, what might go wrong. You're thinking about what you can do logistically with your equipment, your location being in Reading, and so on. Thinking about the style and what might go well, what might not go so well. So you're evaluating as you're progressing, which is a really nice skill to have. Your chat with Mark was interesting to watch, actually. He gave you some good pointers, I think, actually. This is your storyboard or sketches, I believe.
Yeah.
Disrespected, really. Okay. No, it's cool. Look, I don't care about artistic integrity. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're clarifying and speaking to your audience, or say if you're working with a small camera crew on the day of filming your pilot, they can look at this and go, okay, I get it, and then just go and set up the camera shots. In future, you may want to put in brackets different camera shots like MCU, medium close-up, or camera pans left to right, just to give some further instruction. But yeah, as brief as it is, you still manage to communicate really clearly. Experimentation for 2.12. Location planning, I think this was from Google Earth. Excellent. Good. What's the sort of footfall here, like in terms of people walking past? Is that always busy?
Well, they're not busy when school's in, so I'll be filming on Monday and Wednesday, so when school's in, you'll be fine. That's empty. When it's only busy when schools come out.
I was going to say, yeah, it looks like it's been quite busy. 2.14 script. Okay. Yeah, I'd read through this over the weekend. My swag is on peak. What I thought might be quite nice as well is potentially to have like a translator maybe as well. Potentially.
Yeah.
So someone, like a middle class person, translating to the audience perhaps what you were saying, maybe something you could play around with in a teaser clip perhaps. Maybe Jordan could be the middle class interpreter, sort of clarifying to the audience, I suppose. Might be quite a playful way to establish the character. Contingency is good, I'm glad you considered this. Several locations, backup, yes. 2.7. Again, make sure you capitalise the first letter of every sentence. Even blog posts, need to make sure we're thorough. Because you're going for distinction criteria, so I need really thorough grammar and syntax. Risk assessment. Okay. Team members, just you, of course. Okay, so we're looking good. Oh, sorry. Previous, of course. So we're coming. It's at least 7 have been put on here. I'm looking for at least 11 for the merit, all 15 for the distinction. The advert itself, which I'm still yet to see. What's this here?
That is one of my updates where we had to talk about one of the things we had to do last lesson,
Okay,
where we
cool.
talked about our progress and how we're doing.
That's cool. If you can just name it as such,
Yeah,
that'd be excellent.
that's-
Okay. Target. So something like this would be grand.
Yeah.
Okay. Advertising report. Excellent. Good. Again, make sure your title needs to be made.
Yeah.
Okay. Camera shots activity. I think that was.
Yeah.
This was good. Again, talk about your analysis skills. You actually managed to deconstruct and think deeply about the meaning of telling the story with the camera, which I thought was really good. You got a real knack for that, I think. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. You used that technique well. Yeah, that was good. Number it up for me, relevance to audience. So make sure you number it easier for me to mark. Past and current practice. That was really good. Got some good examples there as well. Okay. So the way I see it as things stand, you certainly achieved the merits.
Yeah.
Okay. So you managed to plan a response to the brief. The brief is to make webisodes. Competently originating and developing an idea for a TV advert, executing it as well, and developing an idea for your webisode and viral campaign. You've shown some imagination and completed at least 11 of the 15 stages with really independently. You haven't really needed my assistance really. You've been very independent on this and driven and focused. For the distinction, I need you to make sure they're all named, like 2.14, 2.15. You need to make sure that they're all on here. So it's here, target audience, for example. The script needs to be in the correct format as well. If you're not too sure how to do that, please speak to me, I'll help you with that as well. But all 15 need to be on there for the distinction.
Okay.
It's well worth doing because you'll get 2 distinctions, not just 1, okay? Things are looking really good. It's a strong merit that's being stamped, but get a distinction, you're more than deserving of it, okay? If you can get this done, you set yourself a target. When do you reckon you can get all 15 done by?
I think most of them are on there. I just need to number them. I just need to change the script, so probably by Friday evening.
I'm going to say by next Tuesday, I'm going to mark it again, okay?
Sure.
Good work, Jack.